excuse this eye, it wants to water, and when it wants to water, it wants to red. So, we all know how that goes. Hey guys, my name is Amanda, also known as Amateur Aries. For anyone who's new, those who do not know and who are new, I am schizophrenic with borderline personality disorder, but I'm also into doing makeup. So this is a mix between makeup and mental health channel, just so those of you guys who are new. Anyhow, today we are reviewing a product. We're reviewing this product. I have a lot to say about this product, so let's get into introductions. 1. I was asked to review this product, which I love doing, so if anyone has any other requests, go ahead and ask and put them in the comments below. I will try to start saving your guys' names so you guys can get shoutouts. Good, you gotta remember this, Amanda. A lot of people will leave comments, so it's hard to find them after the fact. This is from Five Below. It was only $4. It's called Body Raves Charcoal Detoxifying Mud Mask. I thought I was getting a deal when I got this. It's only $4 and there's 200 milliliters in this. That's a lot of product. Like, that's a lot of product for only $4, especially for masks, since masks nowadays are very popular. It's a trend now. But I have a lot of beef with this product. When you are purchasing things from Five Below, I noticed that they never like to put I wouldn't say never. A lot of other products that they have in store are never on their website. So when I'm searching for these products on the websites or looking for the cheapest one, I'm noticing that a lot of them are not even on existence on the internet. So my apologies if you want some of these products. I'm sorry, I've been looking for them, but a lot of them, and it's only seemed to be Five Below that I'm having a problem with this. So they're not even on the Five Below website. So if I do find it, it will be in the description if you want to try it yourself. Just because I'm saying something about a product nasty or good does not mean you should not try it yourself. Everyone has different skin types. Everyone has different opinions. So it is up to you. This is just my opinion and what I think of it from the research I've done and the experiences I've had. My experiences. I tried it out the moment that the person asked me to, and I had quit for a month because I was going through some mental issues, and it's hard for me to even remember to eat food during those mental issues, so putting on a mask was my least of my problem at the time. But then finally, I tried it for a whole month, and I noticed that every time I tried it, it didn't make my face feel any different, except for the fact that my normal oily area, which is right here and right here, don't really get that oily, but they were really, really oily after I had used the product. And I noticed the next day after using the product, I would get really bad acne. Now, I normally have normal to dry skin. Not really even dry, actually, but I normally don't get acne. When I do, they're only the small specks. They're just like, oh, that's gonna go away in a day or two. I know, blessed skin, right? Anyhow, these were those nasty ones that would become a welt first. So you think it's like a bug bite or allergy, and then the next day it'd be a welt with a lot of pain, and then it would stay like that for 2 days, and then finally it would show itself, and then it'll go away another 3 days. So you just had this painful thing on your face for like a week. And I had one really bad right here pretty recently that just went away. It was terrible. I had another one like right around here, and I had a couple right here that were they were small, but they were painful. And it just, the reason why I'm summing it up to this project is because after I stopped, which was a week or 2 ago, I didn't have any acne problems. What I had was the stuff that I had after I had received it the prior day. So now my face is like clearing up, except for like maybe these two right here. They're just like, hey, I'm leaving, bye, kind of situation. So I did notice that I was getting a lot more acne for my normal skin, just so you know. So I have normal skin. For anyone who has normal skin, it might cause you the same issue. Everyone's skin is different. Even when you have normal skin, your skin might be a little bit, tougher of a membrane than mine. Well, I tried it on my husband. He is acne prone though. So after I noticed I was getting acne, I stopped with his face because he also has dermatitis, and I didn't want the chance of it flaring that with the acne and everything on his face, because he gets a little bit self-conscious about that stuff. So I didn't want that to be a nuisance for him. So I didn't put any more on him just for that precaution. Now I do not know if that's going to make it worse for anyone who has acne. It's just, I just didn't want to do it to him. The directions is simple. What a normal mask would be is just put a generous layer over the face, leave out for 10 to 15 minutes, relax, and rinse off with washcloth and warm water. Okay, that's all good and dandy. When I use face masks, I usually use a artist-looking foundation brush makeup brush, and they're clean. I always clean them. They're specifically for my masks now. I had a hard time running the brush through this product. It's like really tough. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So it took a lot of coaxing to get the product out, which is fine. Yeah, whatever. Put it on my face. It was easy to get on my face. It was easy to move, easy to put on. It wasn't dragging my face or anything like that. So no worries on that, guys. But like I said afterwards, it just left things there I wasn't happy with. Now let's get to the real picking part. I want to start doing more reviews where you guys ask me and I start really investigating the product. The product actually doesn't have a really long list right here. I mean, it's a fairly small list for products like these. A good majority of them, like the first 2 sentences-ish, right here, you can't see it, are actual natural organic compounds such as clay, mud, good dirts, etc., salt, stuff like that, water, which is all good products that, help it, your skin in some natural way. Now the rest of the lines we're going to get to. Let me get to these first. I want to say right away, I am not a chemist. As a matter of fact, I failed chemistry. But I do study bacteria, viruses, etc., infections. I know a little thing or two about the body inside and the little things that live inside of you. But I don't know about like this stuff. So when I was researching it, I actually went to websites, which will also be linked down below, that helped me, and I wrote down a list. There's a list over here. I have a list. So for anyone who knows me, I do have terrible memory. I have to look at lists occasionally when I'm doing these things because I will quite literally forget what I'm talking about. It's a catastrophe. Anyhow, one thing I noticed that I just actually noticed, it says charcoal. I actually don't see charcoal anywhere on the list. Maybe one of these are charcoal, but I noticed a lot of them were clay, and I didn't see charcoal in the description. So I just want to point that out. I could have missed it. It doesn't mean that it's not there, but I'm just pointing that out. Now the rest of the items, let's get started. There is one called mineral oil, which is Parfum liquidum. I will write these right here, by the way. Now the problem with this one is it is a disguise. It's petroleum. Yes, petroleum, the stuff that you have in your motor oil. It hides behind many names such as petrolatum, exhaling, toluene, mineral oil, liquid paraffin. So basically it's a disguise word. Mineral oil could be petroleum, especially when it has the little thingy next to it saying paraffinum liquidum Latin in the name. So now you're putting stuff that's in motor oil on your face, which I actually should say before I continue this. A lot of the good products in this container are very good for your skin. There's a lot of skin protectives in it, so when you put it on, and it's like right after you put it on, you go outside, it should protect your skin a little bit. There's things to keep your face hydrated and holds the liquid inside your skin, like water. And there's many compounds that help your skin absorb stuff. So this will help your skin absorb stuff. Know this and remember this while I'm describing the rest of the compounds, because that means everything I'm listing off absorbs into your skin, even if it's not for your skin and it's just to keep the product preserved. So remember that when I'm saying this. And also put that in mind that your skin absorbs things anyways. If you sweat things out, if you don't clean yourself up afterwards, like right afterwards, it can get reabsorbed into your skin because your skin is kind of like a sponge. So remember that as I continue on with the list of compounds/chemicals. Now let's get to the names I'm going to have difficulties with. My home ec teacher once said to me, if there's a product in a food or skincare thing that you can't pronounce, it's probably not normal, it's probably man-made, and it's probably not good for you. Something I actually remember from 7th or 8th grade. Cetearyl 25 and Cetearyl 6. Now I might be butchering these words, my apologies. Has a moderate or higher overall hazard risk. Cetearyl 6 has a higher hazard and is not safe for injured or damaged skin. That means if you're putting it on your face that has acne or scabs or any damage, like I don't know, sunburn, that is not good for your skin to put on. That means this item should not be put on your face if you have any of that stuff on your face, and it does not give a warning to it. Just so you know, it does not give a warning to it. May be contaminated. These two ingredients I just told you, the Cetearyl 25 and 6, may be contaminated with ethylene oxide and 1,4-dioxane, which has a high risk in allergies, cancer, developmental, and reproductive toxicity. It can cause irritation on skin, eyes, and lungs. So remember that these are not good for your body, and it might have contamination. Doesn't mean it's 100%, but there is a chance, there is a worry to put on websites to say, hey, this might have these things in it which cause these possible problems. So remember that, please, because again, you don't know if they are contaminated. You don't know until you have an issue, and then you're gonna blame it on something else like the air pollution. Next, the PEG or PEG7 Glyceryl Cocoate also has the same concerns with contamination with these compounds, but this compound doesn't have much of a concern otherwise. So if it doesn't have those two compounds I just mentioned, it's not much of a risk hazard. Phenoxyethano has a concern with irritation and is also classified as an irritant by the European Union and has a moderate to concern risk. The reason why I'm bringing up these irritants is a lot of people nowadays do have very easy irritated skin, so I just wanted to put some of these down so you guys understand there might be one or two that might cause your skin some irritations. If you have any retting, don't use it anymore. The normal concern for a lot of products that people are actually taking out of products is fragrance and perfume, which is another irritant and allergy concern whose labeling may be undisclosed mixtures of various scent chemicals. So if you have an allergy to certain scents or fragrances, this might not be a go-to, and it does kind of have a scent to it. It has a scent to it. It has that soapy scent to it, just so you know. Propylparaben. Anything with paraben in it is usually a bad compound. Matter of fact, it's getting so bad that a lot of products are saying that they don't have it in them to kind of get people to buy them. Sometimes they say it, and sometimes they still have them hidden under different names, and you have to look up those names in particular. So you just want to be careful with that. The reason for it is has an overall moderate hazard for developmental and reproductive toxicity, allergies, and immunity toxicity concerns. This is used as a preservative and fragrance, but please remember anything with a paraben in the name is a preservative. That means it's not for your skin, it's for the product. The concerning thing about this, it is mixed with a product that has many compounds that help with the skin's absorption. That means this is being absorbed into your skin. Science has shown that there are such parabens in breast cancer tissues. Though not proven fully to cause cancer, just be careful on the limits and know that what you're putting in your body. Just know what you're putting in your body. Since we got through that list, I do have a few other things I'd like to bring up about this product. It's nothing bad, but some people have particular interests about what they want to put on their face and what they don't, or what they want to put in their body, etc. For those who don't care for animal products, like who don't want to have anything to do with anything that comes from animals, like you are a vegan, you don't want to touch animal stuff because you respect animals, etc. There is a product called Cetearyl Alcohol. This is a fatty alcohol that can come from either an animal or plant of origin. It does not say specifically if it comes from animal or a plant, but it is in this product, so it could be a plant product and it could be an animal product. No one knows because it doesn't say. It doesn't even say not on any animal thing and not tested on animals either. So just so you know, I just not noticed that. So if you're not into using any animal products on your skin or anything like that, this might not be a way to go because again, it doesn't specify. And that is all I really wanted to say. I really looked into this product because, like I told you, anyone who leaves me comments and wants me to review things, I'm going to start really looking into them. And especially things you're letting on your skin for a certain amount of time. I would do that with normal makeup stuff, and if you want me to during reviews, like have an actual, like I will have a review for a makeup tutorial and tell you why I hate it, and then I'll have another review telling you about the actual product. Tell me and I'll do it, okay? So I just wanted you guys to know. I'm no longer wearing this because of the acne problem I had afterwards. Some of the things are a little troubling, but I'm a firm believer that unless if there's full proof of it, I'm not going to let it bother me too much because then you're just going to stop living. There's so much bad stuff in this world. Why? But that's just my outtake. I'm not using it because it left me acne, and some of the things are a little concerning. If you're gonna disguise something from the person who's buying it, we're gonna have a problem for me. So it does not say it wasn't used on animals. It does not say that there's no animal stuff in it. It says for adults use only, designed in USA but made in China. I'm no longer using it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't like wasting items either, so I might just make a big lot of stuff that I've used. I promise I don't have any diseases, and then probably just sell it like in a box lot or something. Because I do that and people still buy them because I'm not concerned unless you have a statement saying you don't have any diseases, I should be fine. So who knows, maybe I'll just do that because I don't like wasting. I absolutely hate wasting. There's people who don't have homes right now who would be blessed just to be able to clean their face occasionally, you know? So I don't like throwing things away. But I like using bottles, but this is just a plastic one. So anyway, sorry, blabbing. That is what I learned about the product. It's concerning for me. Could be concerning for you. Don't let my judgment stop you from trying something new. I just thought you guys should know that about this product. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to try any other products, if they're a little bit more expensive, it might take some time. If they're cheaper products, tell me and I'll go get them. So I'll try them out for you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe.